Good day. Welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. All those who are joining us in Facebook, all those who are in Zoom, they're returning family, new members. We have another day to celebrate life. Woo! Yes! I'm Kathy Bullock. Welcome. And on behalf of our fearless leader, Joe Rossi, and the Carpe Diem, we are just delighted to have all of you here with us today. So I'll start with just welcoming you personally, which is a joy for me. So welcome Pat and Kim in Vancouver, Becky, British Columbia, Annette, hello, Dan in Vienna, Sheila in Florida, Deborah, I know she's in Kentucky, even though I'm in Vermont. We're from the same area. Eileen, welcome. Susan, welcome. Susan G. Thank you, Julie. Welcome to our day. Amanda, and I think there's Miles in the background. Phil in Tauntoness, and Sarah in Texas. Trish in British Columbia. Aloysius, hey. What's the mess? Gary in Vermont, Carolyn in DC, Fred in Silver Spring, Carolyn in Idaho, and Sherry in New Hampshire, and in Nashville, Kate in Charlottesville, Bonnie Showstar. Now I've turned my screen. Where did I go? Delhi. Hey, Delhi. Hi, Susan, Seattle. Kevin, New Hampshire. Ruth, Birmingham. Luda and Victoria. Jamie and Victoria. Lynn, hello. Carol in Connecticut. Mabel. Welcome every person who is here. Just delighted to see you and happy to be in this space. I hope you're as happy as I am. My phone started beeping just as I was like, hey, to you. Now I'm going to move my screen so I can get back to, and all those in, if this is your first time with us in Facebook, we do this every day. 7 days a week, over 500 days of giving joy and song and helping create and support community in the name of love. Is something else. Talk to us, Joe.
Hello, everybody. So it's really funny, actually, because I was about to make some announcements about how sometimes being back in in-person life gets in the way of other things. And at that moment, the garbage truck just went by and made sort of like real-time problems right here in my very own living room. So thanks to James for closing the door. I'm glad I can see and hear all of you and hope you can hear all of me. So I wanted to make a couple quick announcements on the beginning of today so that we make sure we get our friends on Facebook Live also in the know here. One is we're trying to schedule our now monthly cocktail party, Daily Antidote of Song cocktail party. It did not work because of in-person life to schedule at the beginning of this week, and a doodle is going out for folks to join either Thursday, Friday, or Saturday of this week, we hope. Otherwise, we'll look at next week. So please keep your eye open for an email specifically about the Daily Antidote of Song monthly cocktail party. Let's say whoop whoop in Kathy B style. Ready?
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
So did you hear how well I did it that time? Yes.
Oh.
Sorry. That was Kathy B posing as me, posing as Kathy B. And then part two is that for the first time, actually, I think since the history of the Daily Antidote of Song, we have had 3 artists this week whose in-person lives have changed in some way that we have had to make schedule changes. So 3 of the artists listed on the flyer are now coming in a different week and not this week. So today, we don't actually have Colleen Katau back with us again, but we will have her in an upcoming week. And as you know, there was already one change earlier in the week, and we got to meet the lovely Carolina of yesterday. And so just stay tuned, hang on for the ride. So I think what in-person life means is sometimes that flyer won't exactly be representative of what happens, but who really cares? Whatever happens is always better or greater or amazing as it would be here in the Daily Antidote of Song. So I think those are my only 2 announcements for upfront. We will chat a little bit more after today, so I want to invite anybody on Facebook Live who wants to join us in our post-chat today. You can switch over from being out there to being in here just by going to carpediemarts.org, clicking on Daily Antidote, and the Join Us in the Virtual Room link. So I'm now going to toss it back to our amazing song leader of the day. What? Kathy B was supposed to be hosting. How does it happen that she's singing? So Kathy B, as we know, is an incredible song leader, song singer, choral, music, harmony person in the universe. Also not currently in Berea, Kentucky, but actually up there in Vermont, Bennington specifically, doing a sabbatical replacement. So enjoying the beautiful weather and the beautiful, I bet, foliage right now. We'll talk about that more later. Handing it over to you, Kathy B. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Joe, again. And, as a musician, my daddy, as a Baptist preacher, as you're always ready. You always have to have a song ready, period. Because that's what you do. Well, in this case, I was thinking about a freedom song, Siyahamba. So many of you know that already. And if you don't know it, you must. It must be in everybody's repertoire. This is a South African freedom song. And I think Nyborg was the name of the arranger who transcribed it into four-part harmony into a collection called South African Freedom Songs and made it available to even more people. But it starts with the Zulu language and the tune, the melody, as well. So when I started singing this song and marching, people marched for freedom for their lives. They might not even live through the march. It's that deep and powerful. Then people began singing it all over the world for freedom. They're singing in English. So I thought we'd do it in the Zulu and English and in Spanish in honor of our Latinx celebration. And you can take this song and sing it in whatever language you need to sing it. Oh, some of you already singing in your community choir. Excellent. Okay. I'll sing the melody. It goes, we are marching in the light of God. We are marching in the light of God. I'll start it first in English and then do the Zulu. Ready, everybody? Try it. We are marching in the light of God. We are marching in the light of God. One more time. We are marching in the light of God. We are marching in the light of God. Now the soprano goes, we are marching. So I have alto, tenor, and bass, and they do another part during this section. They go, we are marching, marching, we are marching, marching, we are marching in the light of God. We are marching, marching, we are marching, marching, we are marching in the light of God. I'll do that again. And I'll sing the tenor. And I'm doing this quickly because a lot of you know the song already, so try harmonizing along with us. And then we'll be ready to sing the whole thing. The tenor part on this part is, we are marching, marching, we are marching, marching, we are marching in the light of God. We are marching, marching, we are marching, marching, we are marching in the light of God. Bass. We are marching, marching, we are marching, marching, we are marching in the light of God. We are marching, marching, we are marching, marching, we are marching in the light of God. I am so excited to hear the stories, watch them as I'm singing the songs, especially for our Facebook audience. There's some that sing with the community choirs. There's some that have sung it for the apartheid movement with others, people from around here in this country and other places around the world. Let's just try the whole thing too, and you can harmonize or sing as we go. 1, 2, hey. We are marching in the light of God. 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 We are marching. Oh, we are marching in the light of God. We are marching. Oh, we are marching in the light of God. Now let's move to Zulu, the Zulu language. Siyahamba. Say Siyahamba. Siyahamba. So the first line is has a contraction in it. So it says Siyahamb ekukhanyen kwenkhos. That's that first part. I don't quite see it on my chat. It's going up, but it's part one. Everybody say ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Say that. Ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Say it again. Ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Again. Ekukhanyen kwen. One more time. Ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Now we're going to add to that. Ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Try that. Ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Again. Ekukhanyen kwenkhos. And then we'll do hamba ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Let's try that. Hamba ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Then we'll do Siyahamb ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Try it. Siyahamb ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Then we repeat it again. Siyahamb ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Say that. Siyahamb ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Let's say the whole line. Ready? Siyahamb ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Siyahamb ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Try it again, speaking. Siyahamb ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Siyahamb ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Y'all are jamming, I'm telling you. So the second part is soprano. Siyahamba, oooo, Siyahamba ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Siyahamba, oooo, Siyahamb ekukhanyen kwenkhos. And the alto tenor and bass go. Siyahamba, hamba, Siyahamba, hamba, Siyahamba ekukhanyen khanyen kwenkhos. Siyahamba, hamba, Siyahamba, hamba, Siyahamba ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Let's try the whole line of Siyahamb ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Siyahamb ekukhanyen kwenkhos. 1, 2, 1. Siyahamba, Siyahamb ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Siyahamb ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Siyahamb ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Siyahamb ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Siyahamba, oooo, Siyahamb ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Siyahamba, oooo, Siyahamb ekukhanyen kwenkhos. Feel the fire even through the Zoom. I want to march, I want to march and just move. So feel free to do that and clap your hands as we sing it. Now let's do Spanish. Marcharemos. Oh, I think we need to get that one more time in the chat. That Spanish, if you have it. It's marcharemos. Everybody, marcharemos en la luz de Dios. En la luz de Dios. And I hope I am saying it correctly. I got some practice last night with my choir. So, marcharemos en la luz de Dios. Marcharemos en la luz de Dios. Dios. Let's try it again. Marcharemos en la luz de Dios. Marcharemos en la luz de Dios. And then, marcharemos. Marcharemos. Remos, marcharemos. Remos, marcharemos en la luz de Dios. Okay, I'm not going to do extra on that one. I think we've got it. Let's do it in Spanish. Here we go. Marcharemos en la luz de Dios. Marcharemos en la luz de Dios. We're marching, y'all. Marcharemos. right there. You know, as I sing that song, I think about the hundreds of thousands of people all over the world who have shared this throughout. Amanda says remos on its own means row. Remos. So they had to do it to fit in with the song, I think. Thanks, Amanda, for that. I got that from let me see, something that I found online, not from a Spanish speaker that I know. They had about 4 or 5 different translations. So if it's a better way to do that, let me know, and I'll be continuing to add. What you want to say, Joe, as we pause for it?
So, Kathy B, thank you for that beautiful song. That was totally amazing. And so here we are celebrating our Latina, Latinx Heritage Week, second week that we've been doing that. And I'm so grateful that you had a song in Spanish that you could bring to us, which is super amazing, or that had some Spanish. Neither one of us, as far as I know sure me, and I'm pretty sure for you, have any Latino heritage actually inside of our biological bodies, but we might have a lot of it inside of our biological souls, whatever a biological soul may be. It's out there in our culture everywhere, right? We hear Spanish a lot, depending on where we live. Certainly where I live, we hear Spanish a lot spoken all around us. And here in the area where I live, there are Latino restaurants absolutely everywhere. The most amazing food and the most amazing variety of foods. One of the things that's most been incredible about being in this room with all these different folks is hearing them talk, sometimes in the room and sometimes behind the scenes before we open, about their food culture. And as far as I'm concerned, the Daily Antidote sort of like food lecture series is just one of the many things that I carry.
One of the many things we do.
So yeah. I'm wondering if we know right now that the idea of Latino, Latina, Latinx heritage and culture and the notion of freedom in your song, sung in Zulu,
yes,
English, and Spanish, there's an enormous interplay right now, right? Thinking about.
Oh yes, Joe. I was reading the chat as you were talking, and Susan was talking about singing the Siyahamba marching around the National Underground Railroad Freedom Center, and about the distinction the difference between rowing and marching, and loving the double meaning of it. Although someone said it's hard to row and march in Massachusetts as a river, but. And the whole concept of South, when we started Africa, I think of Mother Africa, because that's where all humanity is supposed to have come from originally. Anyway, so it makes sense that if we start there with a song about marching for freedom in the light, that it starts there and it's going to be for all humanity to take the torch and be inspired and move from it. And so here in the U.S., certainly African American and the Latinx culture shares so many things and so many overlap, because there are African Americans who are also Latinx, that share both of those, and the story of people who are oppressed in this country, and their journey for freedom and wanting to have equity is an ongoing one that we share as well. So it's really seems right for me as I think about my friends, family members, and friends who particularly come out of the Latin community, are really connected to that, and me through them and through our shared ancestral heritage of African heritage, and through our shared experiences here in the United States. And then we go beyond that for all of us, who does not need to walk for freedom and fight for freedom, or think about it in some way with your family, your loved ones, your friends, the people in your community. We're not in this thing separately. In my mind, we're together. I didn't mean to keep going on. Sorry, Joe. I just
please. I'm so glad you keep going on, Kathy B, because everything that comes out of your mouth is so inspiring. And so I am thinking, I saw in the chat someone said, I think Caroline in DC said, rowing against the tide of oppression. And just that notion of rowing as a metaphor, sort of like marching, right? We're marching against or for, or however you want to look at it. And that notion that there's something you have to go sort of upstream against, right? That what might be
Yes.
upstream in what the way we want the world to look. So we have to like put out really action steps or rows to kind of get somewhere. I don't know if folks in the room remember when Elias Alexander brought us that beautiful song Row On Another Day. And also actually Nicholas Williams from Jaunty Quorum also brought that song in here like practically a year and a half ago. Like, oh, we can say that. Like, oh, a year and a half ago, this is somebody brought into our room. So there is that notion of like keeping, against whatever the tide is, and if the tide isn't one that you wish to have your landscape be full of. And yeah,
Thank you for that. I mean, there's so much wisdom, and I also see that Amanda had suggested Dr. Gates' PBS series Black in Latin America, and I have not yet. I have not seen that yet. So I invite all of you, if you haven't, and if it's already been announced, just reminding you again to check it out as we expand our understanding and our territory of our human family. Yes.
Yeah. And so Dilson Hernandez, who was in this room with us a couple of days ago, brought to light, the notion of people in Dominican Republic who may have white blood, may have Spanish blood, may have,
yes.
Maybe of
African.
dark skin, maybe of light skin, maybe of native,
Yes.
this entire, and then yesterday, Carolina also coming, I think it was, actually, I'm not remembering now, was it Colombia? People tell me if it was Colombia. Yes, okay. So also that being, a way by which her culture also struggles or moves or tries to reconcile with things or move forward into what? Freedom. So on that note, Kathy B., shall we sing with you again, or do you have anything else you'd like to share?
Well, if you are, I'm doing this truth school on Saturday. I just remembered. It's at 4 p.m. and it's about singing in the spirit, looking at African and African American musical collections through the truth school. I think it's there. They just asked for donations on it, but it's a wonderful program. And so I invite any of you to come check it out. And all the things they offer, it's fabulous. It's really to help to support people who are activists in their communities, and sort of training and moving forward, which I think would be all of you.
Kathy, can you tell us where we would find out about it?
Okay, it is called the...
While you're looking, I'm actually going to say that I have just went to get your website link, and it says on your website, or before you even click on it, Dr. Kathy Bullock, Gospel Music Workshop Clinician. Can we all just hold on to that for a moment? How beautiful is that? I love it. Kathy B., thank you for bringing your gospel music workshop clinician self into our lives. And it's just magical to spend time with you.
Only Joe can say it the way she does. I think Kevin said it was 556 days. Oh my God! Do y'all understand how phenomenal? We will look back historically at this venue as it, oh my God. Oh, somebody has it. Thank you so much, Carol. She put the True School org thing on the
Thank you, Carol.
I couldn't find it.
So, and you said that's on Saturday at what time?
Saturday, 46 Eastern Standard Time.
Great. So
any of you are welcome to join us.
Beautiful. Thank you, Kathy. Sounds amazing. All right. So I will also actually shout out a quick reminder, folks. Remember Constructive White Conversations that you need to RSVP in advance. There's a few of them coming up over the next 2 weeks. I'll be at some of them, and please feel free to join. And I'll put a link in the chat here and also on Facebook. And Kathy B., may we sing that song with you again?
Let's go through it again. Let's start with the South African language, Siyahamba. Then we'll move to English, and then we'll close with Marcharemos. How's that? Siyahamb, ekukhanyen, kwenkhos. Oh, somebody else was talking about the wonderful ways that they sang this song. I mean, it has so many. That would be a story within itself. Siyahamba. The journey of that song and the ways and the spaces in which it impacted so many communities. It gives me chills just thinking about that. I think I might have to do that. It tells the story of freedom throughout the world if you follow this song. But let's do it now. Siyahamba. it's important that you move. It's important you smile. It's important if you want to clap and move, whether you're in Zoom, whether you're Facebook, in your car, your eyebrows, anything. Here we go. Siyahamb, ekukhanyen, kwenkhos. Siyahamb, ekukhanyen, kwenkhos. Go Miles, I see you. Siyahamb, ekukhanyen, kwenkhos. Siyahamb, ekukhanyen, kwenkhos. Siyahamba, hamba, siyahamba. Ooh, siyahamb, ekukhanyen, kwenkhos. Siyahamba, hamba, siyahamba. Ooh, siyahamb, ekukhanyen, kwenkhos. We are marching, y'all. We are marching the light of God. We are marching in the light of God. Ooh, we are marching in the light of God. We are marching in the light of God. We are marching, marching, we are marching. Ooh, we are marching in the light of God. We are marching, marching, we are marching. Ooh, we are marching in the light of. Now Spanish. Marcharemos en la luz de Dios. Marcharemos en la luz de Dios. Oh, marcharemos en la luz de Dios. Marcharemos en la luz de Dios. Marcharemos. Marcharemos en la luz de Dios. Marcharemos. Remos, marcharemos. Marcharemos en la luz de Dios. Yes. Woo!
I'm gonna try.
That's power, y'all. I felt it all the way through the internet.
Yeah, this group is really good at that, gang, communicating all of that energy all the way through your screen. I love how people oftentimes say they can hear us. They certainly can see us, right? Like we are alive and we are vibrant, and it is amazing. Kathy B, thank you. All right, everybody in your own little homes. Actually, I'm going to unmute everybody. Don't do it yet. I'm going to give you the permission to unmute yourselves. Let's all do a Kathy B woo-wee, but Kathy B, you go first, and then we're going to all imitate you. Everybody ready? Okay. I still want to know. All right, I want to know who did that.
That's perfect.
Julie's just taking responsibility for that. Thank you. That was beautiful.
Oh, y'all, I just love it.
Yeah,
because it was
so amazing.
Yours, not just mine. You made it yours too. That's the important thing.
Absolutely gorgeous. So I would like to thank everybody for being here today and for joining us in another beautiful day of singing. And I am scrolling around on my screen because I actually just saw Colleen.
Yes, I'm so sorry for not coming today. I was in a meeting and I completely lost track of the time. I'm so sorry.
Don't worry, because we actually had a great discussion about the fact that at this point, it's a really challenging to balance the in-person and the virtual worlds. We find ourselves being, for example, suddenly taking a kid to the doctor and spending a couple of hours with. So we get it. All of us get it here. And for the last few days, I definitely get it. Colleen, I'm sorry. I would love to chat with you after to reschedule if you are up for it.
Sure. I would love that.
Thank
you. It's great to see everybody. I caught the tail end and I love that song, Kathy. So yeah, I did catch the tail end. Didn't miss it completely, but it's great seeing all your smiling faces. That's for sure.
Great to see you too. Great to see you.
Great. Thank you, gang, so much. Colleen, we look forward to singing with you again. And Kathy B, we always love singing with you. Let's all give it up for Kathy B, the amazing Kathy B. And then let's give a couple to Colleen since we know she's coming back. Woo! Yay! All right. And I'm going to say goodbye to the gang on Facebook Live. Thank you so much for being with us today. And please remember, if you would like to come into the room now just to chat with us offline, you're welcome to join us. Go to carpediemarts.org, Daily Antidote of Song, and you'll find us here by joining in the virtual room. Thank you. Great to see you today. Everybody say goodbye to Facebook.